The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Singapore welcomed 2015 with a promising start, beginning with the ordination of Pastor Bayu Kampungan.
Our commission is to preach the Word. The Word of God is our message. We are entrusted with it. Bayu and Larry, you are entrusted with the sacred Word of God.
Over 200 church members were at Balestier Church to personally affirm the formal acknowledgement and authentication of Pastor Bayu's call to service ministry by God. The spirit of adventure and exploration is in each of us, and it's in this setting of outdoor living and nature exploration that spiritual emphasis is well received. Thus, the Children's Ministries Department of Balestier Road Church organized an outing to Upp Pierce Reservoir. The goal was to create an opportunity for all the children, parents and teachers from the primary Sabbath school all the way to the early teen classes to have a fun time together in nature. Over 50 children and their parents enjoyed Bible games, a nature talk and delicious treats. Balestier Church plans to have more such bonding experiences every fifth Sabbath of the month. In the same spirit of bonding, the youth ministry at Thomson Church organized an outing to Punggol Waterway Park. About 40 youths from both the English and Chinese youth ministries came together to strengthen friendships through singing and games. The adult ministry of Thomson Church went to Hort Park for a nature walk. They took this opportunity to invite 10 of their friends who are not church members. Pathfinders is a department of the Seventh-day Adventist Church which works specifically with the cultural, social and religious education of children between the ages of 10 to 15 years. In January, Jurong Church organized a Pathfinder Orientation Day to introduce Pathfinders to parents of students from the Seventh-day Adventist Kindergarten. About 10 families from the kindergarten attended. Zuriel Pathfinder Club from the Balestier Road Church conducted their Pathfinder induction and investiture ceremony in March. Around 40 church members and parents were there to witness 12 children and one Master Guide in training being inducted. Honor badges were given out, and the children displayed what they had learned through a semaphore welcome, sign language song, and a shared testimony. Zuriel Pathfinder Club members have a lot to look forward to in 2015, with activities such as camping honors, puppetry honors, hiking, and the 10th SAUM Campori in Thailand coming up. For members who want to become more proficient in teaching the Bible, Thomson Chinese Church organized a training seminar to better equip potential and existing Bible study teachers. Altogether, 32 members attended. Chuan Ho Church capitalized on the festivities and generosity of the Chinese New Year season by organizing a fundraiser. Church youth and their friends bonded over a shared experience of baking cookies for sale, with all proceeds donated to World Vision. Continuing the spirit of caring for others, Jurong English Church hosted a Pay It Forward Appreciation Day to say thanks to all the volunteers for their contributions to the year-long Pay It Forward community outreach program in 2014. At the same time, the organizers took this opportunity to recruit more help through personal testimonies from current volunteers. The Adventist Church is dedicated to helping families grow in love and live in harmony as the family of God. Balestier Road Church hosted a couples dinner for 12 couples. Through entertaining games and engaging conversations, these couples got to know each other better and become better acquainted with other couples. Plans for a couples small group are in the works. 15 married couples from the Filipino church were at Aston's restaurant rededicating their commitment to each other. This was a sweet end to a day dedicated to love that started with a church service for over 100 people, including a number of visitors. The theme for the day was Celebrating Love, love for God reflected in love for our families. Adventist Church also assists families in becoming better parents. 12 families bonded over making mini terrariums at the Parent-Child Bonding Workshop organized by the Children and Family Ministries Department. It was great to see parents and children working together and learning about ecosystems. Christ is opening homes through our little evangelists, children from the Indian ministry. They are reaching out to their friends in the neighborhood through host homes from among their friends of different faith. Moms and dads and the children transform the host homes through an afternoon of sharing, singing, Bible games and stories, and other craft activities. Host families ask, "When will you come next?" Since 1990, the Department of Women's Ministries at the General Conference has promoted a special day when women have the opportunity to strengthen their spiritual bonds as they pray for and with each other. The International Women's Day of Prayer is the first Sabbath of each March. This year in Singapore, both Balestier Road Church and Filipino Church organized a Women's Day of Prayer at their respective churches. In Balestier Road Church, the day began with a prayer breakfast attended by 35 people, where testimonies of answered prayers were shared. This was followed by a church service led by the women, with a special sermon on the prophet Elisha and the Shunammite women by the Women, Family and Children's Ministries Shepherdess Coordinator and Pastor's wife, Mrs. Debbie Chan. Over at the Filipino Church, over 50 women came together to share testimonies and pray for each other at the prayer breakfast. This was followed by a church service specially for women, inspiring them to share the love of God and affirming their unique gifts in service for God. We wrap up this quarter's edition of SALT by welcoming our new members into this family of God.